Today we're making carrot fries with spicy dipping sauce. What you'll need are 4 large carrots, or plethora if you want some extras, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a ½ teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use a tablespoon of chopped parsley if you want. I don't really like parsley, so I'm not going to use that. And then for your dipping sauce, you're going to need a ½ cup of mayo, a tablespoon of lime juice, about half a lime. I have a lemon, so I'm just going to do that. And then a few dashes of hot sauce if you want it to be really spicy. So let's get into it. First thing you need to do is cut up your carrots into fries. So I'm cutting off the ends just because it doesn't look the greatest. I'm gonna do a few inches in length for each, so about like a third. And then I'm going to cut these in half, and then half again. A little trick to make these easier to cut is instead of cutting on the rolled edge, if you flip it on its flat edge, it's a lot easier to cut. Go like that. This one's gonna be tricky. And then we're going to do that for the rest of these. Okay, now that I have all of my carrot fries cut up, it was a little over 4 carrots. I'm going to mix them up on the baking sheet. So I have a baking sheet lined with tin foil. You can do parchment and then spray it so they don't stick. So I'm just going to sprinkle these on here. And then we need about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Good. We need about a teaspoon of salt. Good. About a ½ teaspoon of pepper. So I'm just going to do it until it looks like ½ a teaspoon. Okay, that's good. And then a teaspoon of garlic powder. This one, I'm gonna measure if I can open this. Okay, cool. Teaspoon. Just sprinkle that over. Perfect. And then I'm not doing the parsley, but if you want to do that, you could add that. So then what I'm going to do basically is just mix this all together so everything is coated with the oil and all the seasonings evenly. You could do this in a bowl, but I feel like it's easier to do it on the pan, and you don't have to dirty another thing. Then I'm basically just going to spread them out so nothing's overlapping. That's mainly just so every carrot cooks evenly. So that's good. All right, now I'm gonna pop these in the oven for about 30 minutes on the top rack. So I'm cooking them at 425. And pretty close to the top of the oven. That way they get really nice and crispy. So we will check back in once they're cooked. All right, while those are in the oven, I'm gonna make our sauce. So I have ½ a cup of mayo in the bowl right now. I'm gonna squeeze about a teaspoon of lemon juice. That looks good. And then I'm not a huge fan of hot sauce, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of chili powder instead. Do that, see what it looks like. And then we're just gonna mix it all together. until it's all mixed. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge while the carrots cook for 30 minutes, and then once they're done, we will try them together. Okay, now our fries are done. I have my sauce in this little container, and we're going to try it. Hopefully it's good. Delicious. Enjoy.